Hello there, so let's show you the new feature that Empty Space got in the PC version, and next up will be the tutorial for it. So this is the rain drops on the lens of the camera. So the camera's like it's getting wet, the raindrops coming falling off, and you can see all of them. They come and go, fade away. It's nice. It kind of feels like you're actually under the rain, and it's a post-processing volume. So let me show you inside the game how it looks inside it. So it's raining, you can see the rain, you can see that everywhere is wet. I'm still looking out on the look of the game though, so I don't know about the sun and everything at the moment, but we'll see. And you have all the raindrops. The effect looks phenomenal here. So this is it. Let's get into the tutorial section of it. It's a post-process material. If you come in here, I've already checked everything because they say that anything that go wrong inside a tutorial video, it will definitely go wrong. So you have to check everything out before explaining them. Go into the post-processing section, type in material, and in the post-process volume that you're using, you can just come in here and add a material, and then select asset reference, and then you can just choose whatever you want. It doesn't matter. If you don't know how to put a post-process volume inside your level, just come in here and type in post-process volume and then drag it into the scene and scale it up or position it right, whatever you want to do. Okay, so what is the material that we're gonna create? Okay, let's go ahead, and I'm just wanted to find the folder I needed. I'm doing everything I need inside the materials folder I have here. So right click, material, create a material, name it something, and open it up. This is the code that we have to achieve. First of all, I've named it m underline raindrops underline post. The material domain is post-process. If you don't know how to see that, just click on this and the material domain will be here available to you. It will be post-process. So by default it's surface, but you have to select post-process, and that's it. I didn't change that one. Okay, output alpha is really important as well, so make sure this is checked under the post-process material. Output alpha is definitely important. Okay, so this is what you'll get. We'll only be using emissive color though. If you know what you're doing, let me first of all show you the whole code. You can take a snapshot from this, screenshot, or a screen video, whatever. But this is the whole code, and then we're going to be explaining everything piece by piece. Okay, so we'll start off with let's start by here. It's always easier to start from right to left other than left to right. Okay, lerp, hold L on your keyboard and left click and you'll have lerp. The A goes into the scene textures. Just type in scene scene texture, and it's post-process input 1, input 0 here, post-process input 0. So both of them are post-process input 0. The A, you need to have two of them. The B will be the normal one, what you'll see, and the A is going to be what we're going to be creating. And alpha, let's talk about alpha first. So 1 minus, we need a 1 minus and a multiply. Hold M on your keyboard and multiply, and a smooth step smooth step, and then from value you'll need 2 smooth steps. From value we'll need a texture sample, so type in texture sample, and I'm using the T underline noise 01, so you have that. It's an engine texture, so you can easily find it. This one here, T underline noise 1. RGB goes into value, RGB goes into variable for the same textures, and we'll need a panner, this one here, and speed is 0.1, 0.1, and minus 0.2 and 0.05. It's just to combine 2 noise textures to create an animation easily. And then we'll go into a multiply, hold M on your keyboard and left click, and then texture coordinate. Just type in text and you'll have texture coordinate. That's it. This one goes into the alpha. So for the A, for the scene texture, we're going back to add. So type in right click and type in add, and select it like this. And then from A, we have screen position. And from B, we'll have a multiply, so hold M, and a distortion amount. I didn't change this one, so you can just hold 1 on your keyboard and type in 0.03, or you can hold S and call it distortion amount. So then we'll need a mask, component mask, and we'll need R and G, which is the default one. And then multiply. Let's come in here. And the A for multiply will go into a subtract. The B will be 2, and then multiply by 10, and then append. And this texture is something that you can download from the description. It's in my Google Drive. So make sure you download this texture and use this one. Or if you want to, you can just go ahead and create something like this. We're using R and G and B and A and everything. Yeah, you need all of that. We need append. We need to use append vector to append R and G into a 2 vector. And then we'll need a panner with the speed of 0 and minus 0.1, and the time is this. Hold M to multiply the time. It's just to slow the time a little bit, and slow the time by this value. And coordinate will be texture coordinate multiplied by 2. Okay, so this was the A part. For the B part, we'll be doing this, as you can see. So let's come in here. From A, we'll have to multiply it by 2 and subtract it by 1, and then multiply by minus 1. Power is like this, power by 40, and saturate and add by coming from the subtract. It's a little bit complicated, but you can just do it like this. You can just pause here and copy and paste everything you see here. But anyway, I'm explaining it. Saturate from subtract and multiply goes into the add. And from B, we'll need to subtract time multiplied by 0.5, and then we'll need a fraction of that. So frac this one, and multiplied by the saturate of this subtract, and then everything goes into the emissive color. And once you have the material, hit apply and find it in your content browser. And as I told you, in the material, in the post-process materials section, post-process materials, you'll have to add an element, and if it's already selected in your content browser, you can just use this one and select it, and you'll have it. So it's like this. I have nothing. If you can see, I have nothing. Add an element, choose assets reference, and then bam, I have the material. It reacts to the light, it reacts to everything, so it looks really, really, really good. And if I can show you in the game itself, you can see wherever I have more light, I have more drops as well, and the refraction looks really good as well. And I hope it was helpful, and have a great day. Bye.